How you guys doing? Over here walking with this little lovely lady right here, enjoying this beautiful day. It's like a little overcast, which is perfect because it's keeping it nice and cool here in beautiful Maui. And what I want to share with you guys today is something that I know you're going to get some value out of. So you definitely want to tune into what I'm going to be talking about. There's no escaping that all of us, myself included, we hit let's call it a rut. We hit moments in our lives where motivation seems to leave the house. And we sit there going like, is it ever going to come back? And then maybe that conversation starts happening in your mind like, wow, am I ever going to get through this? What do I do? I start to feel hopeless and helpless. We've all been there, haven't we? I know I have. And what I want to share with you is my secret sauce, the secret sauce that I use to move through this. And the first thing that I want to say is to let go of trying to move out of it. You notice I said I'm not going to share the secret sauce of how to get out of it, because trying to get out of it is part of the problem when you're in it. You see, we have this tendency of like thinking that we can just force things to happen, and you can't force flow and grace to happen. Flow and grace happens as a result of letting go and being in the process of that. And when you let go and when you're in the process, you move through that process way more gracefully and easily and almost effortlessly. And before you know it, you'll be right back to that vibrational frequency that you want to be at, the one that makes you feel inspired and motivated, the one that you're ready to go out and conquer the world. Think of it like a cork that is bobbling on top of the ocean. And that cork, when you pull it down, it's pressured underneath the water. And you don't have to do anything other than just letting the cork go. And it automatically comes back to its natural state on top of the water. The second thing that I want to share with you in this formula is remembering that we evolve through cycles and rhythms. Just like the earth goes through seasons, we go through seasons as well. So you want to look at the trajectory going upward, and cycles and rhythms means that are you evolving, even if it's just 1% better than you were before, it's 1% better more than you were before. But when we hit that cycle and that rhythm or that dip, we tend to feel like we went backwards and we started from the beginning, but in fact we didn't, because you're moving this way and you may have hit a dip, but you didn't go back to the beginning. It's hard to see that from your own perspective. So sometimes getting feedback from somebody that you know to help remind you of the progress that you're making. Now, if you truly are going backwards, you have to be objective and really real about that as well. But most of the times when I work with my clients, they're not moving backwards, they just hit a dip. And reminding yourself that you evolve through cycles and rhythms is one of the key monumental things to remember. The third thing that I want to leave you with is being gentle with yourself when you're in that moment. Really enjoying a conversation in which you are gentle and kind with yourself, and really being aware to not move down the path of beating yourself up. Sometimes it's deeper baggage that's coming up, and it's what it's doing is the unconscious mind is wanting to release it. So in that moment, it's like the cork, a letting go of the suppressed emotion, of the anger, of the sadness, of the fear, of the guilt, letting it go. And you have the ability to let it go, because baggage is created in an instant and then it builds up over time. So you can actually let it go in an instant, just like that. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day from Maui. Walking, enjoying the day, sending you lots of love, inspiration, happiness, and empowerment. Take care.